Okay, so we are rolling. Um, so could you tell us what brings you to Omegle today?
Um, Honestly, I can't sleep, and I should be sleeping because I wake up early in the mornings, but here I am.
Why can't you sleep?
I don't know. I recently I haven't been able to sleep well, so I don't know what's going on. Got a lot going on in life, so here I am.
Do you feel comfortable talking to us a little bit about what's going on in your life that's kind of keeping you up?
um, well, yeah. I mean, I'm 24 years old. I recently moved back in with my mom. I got out of a long-term relationship. I lost my car, my job. Um, I can't go back to school because I don't have the money because I lost my job. I mean, I now have a job, but it's just a lot going on.
Did all of that stuff happen because of COVID?
Mm, yeah, yeah.
What do you love to do? If you could just spend all day doing something.
Oh, dancing. Like I'm like dancing. Like yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Did that have anything to do with your previous job?
No, it didn't. I was actually a legal assistant.
Oh, like a paralegal?
Hmm.
Oh, wow. How was that? Did you enjoy that?
I did. I did. Enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun. Um, my first firm, I actually did a lot of criminal work, and I loved it. I loved it,
Wow.
man. Oh, so much
So
fun.
so like for people who are watching, like what is the like could you kind of explain to us what that is and why it's important, that work?
Well, so I was a defense, not a defense, yeah, defense attorney. So I handled a lot of juvenile cases. So juveniles who went to, jail or they were, committed a crime. We try to help them out and try to get them out. And it's very important getting them out because they're so young and sometimes they do stuff without really realizing what they're doing. And sometimes the system is messed up.
So how could you kind of talk to us about how you think the system is messed up?
Um, well,
Probably a lot. It'll probably take a 3 hour long video. you know?
it's not. It favors a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of views that it shouldn't, and it's very, they discriminate a lot
Mm.
for people who don't look average. So it's very difficult for minorities, especially, to, get help.
And by average, you mean white, pretty much. It's okay. I said it, you didn't, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a particular case that you remember like being very proud of being a part of?
Um, I had a lot of cases, but I wish that there was this one case I was working, and I wish I was able to see it through, but I didn't. But it was about a young boy who committed theft, and he was accused of putting a gun to some lady's head, and he was quote unquote caught on camera, but there was no evidence.
Mm.
And the lady just said it just to say it because he was a young Hispanic man. So I wish I was able to see it through all the way. I didn't because I left, but yeah.
Mm. Man, and for the uh, to get back into something you were talking about too with um with your relationship and everything, like what is something that you learned from that relationship that you just previously ended?
Um, well, after I left, I learned to love myself,
Mm.
like genuinely. love who I am and the person that I am, you know? Because throughout my relationship, I lost myself in there. It was a very toxic relationship, and I did everything. I lived, I breathed, I ate for my partner, you know? So, but I love who I am now. I'm flourishing. I'm learning to love myself, and it's amazing.
So I imagine that a bunch of people who would watch this may fall into a trap of getting involved in a toxic relationship. And for those people, do you have any advice on how to avoid that? Or so how to avoid that, and if you end up getting into one, how to get out of it?
Um, to avoid it, sometimes it's hard to avoid it. It's really hard to avoid it sometimes because when we get into a new relationship, we have rose colored glasses on. And all we want to see is the good and the positive in a person when in all reality, once those lenses come off, you see habits and actions they're doing, but they've always done it, but you never
Mm,
realized.
mm.
And that's the difficult part. Trying to get out of that is also difficult, you know, but I say try to find support. Talk to friends, family, a therapist, your dog, like somebody. Find support because, or even talk to yourself. So, I did a lot of reflecting throughout my previous relationship. And I would sit in front of my mirror and be like, Jocelyn, this is not who you are. This is not who you want to be. You need to get out. And surely, but I did, you know, I started getting out. Um, I started separating myself. I did a lot of spiritual and groundwork within myself. And I started separating my emotions with logic. So those two were being separated. And
That's
luckily,
tough. That's tough.
it took me about a year to separate my emotions and logic. It took a long time, but I was able to separate it. And luckily, my mother got sick, so that was my way out. I was like, I gotta go. My mom's sick. I gotta go
Peace.
help her. So, yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
is your mom okay? Is that
Oh
something?
yeah, she's a lot better now.
Great.
She's like 10 times better.
Wow. So that was like a hurdle with like a toxic relationship with your mom getting sick, and then with all of this job stuff. I mean, and yeah, it sounds like you've processed those things like very intensely, but also realistically. You know.
Yes. So it was. I've been through a lot in my life that I've gotten to the point where I was like, all right, well, I know we're all gonna suffer one way or another, but it's just how we react to how we're suffering. You know, it's like,
Mm.
am I gonna let me being sad and me crying affect my daily life and my future goals? Or am I just gonna be like, all right, cool. It's in the past. If I can't build a time machine right now, then there's nothing I can do about it. You know, just
Yeah.
accept. A lot of acceptance needs to be done.
Yeah, that acceptance. And once you accept where you are, like you realize that it won't last forever,
It won't.
you know? And here you are, you know?
Here I am. You know, I got a new job. I'm living life. Like I'm about to get a new car soon.
Oh, lucky.
So
I'm jealous of you. You know?
it
Man,
you just have to stay positive and it's hard. I know it's really hard. I've went 2 weeks crying straight every day because it was just a lot. You know, I was with him for about 3 years
that's a long time.
and we lived together from the beginning.
Wow. So
So
so you being 24, I mean, when you think that's like an eighth of your life, you know? That's
I met
crazy.
him when I was 21.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Um like looking back on all of the things that you've done, like what do you think is a moment or a memory that defines who you are today?
Um, I have to think about that one. I don't know. There's many moments in my life. I can't pinpoint and pick just one. There's many things that happened that made me the person I am today. But if I do remember one, it has to be so back in high school, I was training to become a police officer because that's what I wanted to be. And throughout training, I actually broke my kneecap. And I have screws in my knee right now. And I thought my whole world was going to end because I could not be a police officer no more. But when I look back at it, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not a police officer, but I can do a lot more. So yeah,
Wow.
that I remember that moment.
That's the
It's
first one that comes to mind.
yeah.
Are there any other ones that you said there are a few? Are there any other ones you'd want to share?
Um.
You're a good storyteller.
Oh, thank you. um. Whenever my father left my mother, um, I was freshly out of high school, and I was like maybe 6 months after my surgery. I was about to start college, and I did, but I decided to drop out to help my mom, and I got two jobs. And I guess those moments, I didn't realize it back then, but those little moments, I guess, of struggle made me a lot stronger. And that's one of the reasons I am who I am today.
Wow, caring, real, truly caring for people all around you. That's a through line through all of the things that you're saying. That with your partner, you were living for them. You know, when you graduated high school, you dropped what you wanted to do and did your duty, or what you wanted. Who you cared for your mom. And like living a life where you serve people with through the law or
Hello?
through. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you.
You
I don't know
can't
what's
you
going
can't
on.
hold on one second. Can you hear me now?
Oh man,
Shoot.
I kind of froze.
Wait, did you accidentally mute yourself?
No?
Mute your computer? Can you hear me now? Oh shoot. Okay. Well, can you hear me now? Oh, this stinks. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. Hear you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you can hear me, but I can't hear you or
Okay.
see you.
Okay.
You're
Hold.
frozen.
Okay. Oh. Okay. You're not frozen. Hmm. One last question. Um, you have any thought?
Oh man, this sucks. We had a good conversation going too.
I can hear you, Jocelyn. Jocelyn,
It's okay.
did you get my last message? Oh shoot.
Okay. Ashton, do you have any last advice thoughts you'd like to share with the audience? Did you get my okay? I just got it. I don't know. I think it's my signal. I don't know what's going on. But if you can still see me and hear me, Don't focus too much on the past. Like I said, if you cannot build a time machine at this current moment, there's nothing you cannot do to fix your past. All you can do is just learn from your past and apply it to your future. Because, yes, your past defines who you are at the current moment, but it does not define who you will become.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So
I sent you my Instagram just
I'm
in
gonna
case. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
know it was like we were gonna, like, you know.
I'm gonna upload the video right now. It should be up in 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is
I will.
great.
I will. I will. And I will go watch all your videos and I will like and share all your videos because you are a bomb ass person. You're great. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You're amazing. And don't let these people bring you down because you
Mm,
got this. You're
thank
doing a
you.
beautiful thing.
Thank you.
No problem. You too.
Bye. Oh, I wonder what state she's from. Oh, I didn't ask her what state she's from. Oh, Jocelyn, if you're watching this video and if you're watching this video, uh, oh, my email, which I did not include here, is buildingbridges505 at gmail.com. And so shoot me an email there to let me know what state you're from. And also, I don't have an Instagram. This is literally the only social media that I have. So I guess I have Facebook, but I really am not on there like ever. So, um, but Jocelyn, thank you so much. You were wonderful, and I'm sorry our signal pooped out on us. So, but maybe I'll see you again. All right. Bye.